Hey guys, welcome back. It's Grim Reaper coming at you for another video for Raidshadowlegends. Hopefully you guys are having a great weekend. We're nearly over with. I would like to say Happy New Year and wish you all the best. If you're watching this is going to be recorded a day early, just generally because I've gone out for New Year's Eve and doing my stuff in real life and stuff like that. Anyway, so today we are doing a champion showcase on a champion who was recently a guaranteed champion, but the one that's been requested quite highly in my Twitch channel when I was streaming the other day. So I followed up on the video and we got it done today. So we've got quite a few builds for this champion. We're going to go into his kit first and I'm going to show you what I've done. So it was a guaranteed champion, also a formal fusion champion. We are going to be doing a video today on Vermalord. I'm going to call him the Rat King because I am got no way of pronouncing his name, to be honest. So anyway, let's go over his kit quickly in case you don't know what's going on with this kit. This guy was going away on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day for 180 ancient shards, which is a lot. So we're going to start with the A1. Attacks 3 times at random. Each hit has a 40% chance, 50% chance once booked to place a bomb debuff for 2 turns. Bomb debuffs placed by the skill hit on an enemy those max HP is higher to or equivalent than 200,000 will deal double damage. So it does get a little bit of a damage increase as well from booking his A1. We have his A2. So attack all enemies has a 75% chance of landing a decreased attack. So that is 100% chance on a 3-turn cooldown once booked. We also have a 100% chance of detonating a countdown on the bottom of all bombs by 1 turn and increasing the duration of poisons by 1 turn. A big ability there for certain things, but bombs included with poisons in his kit. So not just a poison expert as well, he's also a bomb expert. And we will show you the 2 style builds, what I would recommend for him in this in today's video. Attack all enemies has a 100% chance of placing bombs on targets for 2 turns, then grants extra turn. This can be a little bit dangerous when you're trying to do clan boss tuning. Like budget Inkillable, for example. I've used him in budget Inkillable. We had to turn this off, so we lost a lot of damage, but his A1, his passive, and his A2 still did a lot of damage, and I would only really sit him out on a budget Inkillable for new accounts if you had someone like Dracomorph or someone like that was going to give you the poison plus the weaken and stuff like that, who is the next level up from Vermalord or the Rat King. So bombs debuff placed by his champion on the enemies of those is max equivalent or higher, and 2000 would deal double damage like the A1. This is also on a 4-turn cooldown, but it does get extra turns. So it's more like a 3-turn cooldown kind of thing. He has got fairly decent attack at 1365. Every time, so this is the passive, every time a bomb debuff placed by this champion detonates or is removed, places 2 5% poisons for 2 turns. These debuffs are protected, so it can't be removed, cleansed, or spired, or anything like that. He also has a increased ally attack in all battles by 30%. You might have seen a few videos of this guy one-shotting Bommel. I can't do that today because obviously Bommel is not available for another 2 months, so that is a bit of a sad score. So let's go and do his ratings quickly. As you can see, he is rated quite fairly high. I'm going to do a 5 for Dragon. He is superb as a poison for the boss, and then for the bombs for that. For faction wars, I'm also going to give him 5. If you build him correctly, good survivability. You don't need to build him with like critical damage and critical rate if you don't want to. He has got good base multipliers, but again, you could just focus on the poisons and the bombs doing all the work, so you can kind of build a bit more HP and stuff like that into him. So again, give him 5 for that. We will showcase him on HYDRA. I will give him 5 for this as well, just because he is absolute craziness. So for Ice Golem normal, he is amazing. Obviously for hard, the boss is actually immune to poisons. so I wouldn't really recommend using it on hard. But we will give him 5 for that. And Clan Boss, I'm going to give him 5 as well, just because in killable teams and stuff like that, he would be A tier, not S tier, but would be A tier. He is going to generally get you to a lot of places, so I will give him 5 for that. He wouldn't really work in any defense teams like Valkyrie and stuff because he would be too squishy, but that's the same with anyone like Draco Morph and stuff like that, so I'm not going to affect his rating for that. Arena, I'm going to give him a 5 because as a poisoner, obviously that's quite useless, but his bombs actually deal insane amount of damage. You can also use bombs on Stone Skin, which is quite meta right now. And it's only really Bolster that does it. If you fight around in lower tiers of live arena, you will find a few bomb champions coming in and doing some major damage and some major works, and he is one of them that actually comes up quite a bit. So I'm going to go ahead and give him 5 for that, because if you build a direct team around him, he would be amazing. For the rest, I'm not really bothered about it. I don't think he's that good for like Shogun and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and give him 4. I suppose he could work in the right team. Because he has got high blessings. For Nekma, I'm gonna give him a 3. I don't recommend using him there. I'd probably go with like a HP burn. Spider is a funny one actually. We're gonna get into it today, but I'm actually gonna give him a 5, and you'll understand why I'm gonna give him a 5 for Spider. We have a very specific team built around him as well for Spider. For defense, I'm going to give him a 3 because he's not that good on defense, but it is what it is. And then for Twin Tower, I suppose for DPS, he could do some damage, but again, it'd be hard to kind of speed tune, so you'd have to turn off the A3, especially if you're going to use him killable. But I suppose he could be used there. Finite does have a triple hit on A1, but again, it's not so I would use him, so unless it was really desperate or using him for normal, I wouldn't really recommend him there. Let me know down in the comments if I'm wrong on that. But just something I couldn't imagine him seeing him in. He can solo Minotaur, so that's quite easily in the right builds. And a complex campaign, I can imagine he could be okay there. So I'll give him a 4 out of 5. Anyway, let's go and do all that. And we'll go check that out. And stuff like that. So we're gonna go check out Dragon and Ice Golem first. Just show you the speeds. The team that we came up with. It's actually the same team, but this is gonna be on normal because obviously hard is immune. So we're gonna go ahead and do this very quickly. There's no presets here to kind of show you, so we don't need to worry about anything like that. We're just whacking in the champions, and we are going on my lordy way. Same builds on the 3 champions for the dragons. As you probably would have seen on yesterday's video, Bad Owl was in my formal team as well for Dragon before my new Dragon team. So funny enough, that will be one of them. Also going to have a video coming up at some point on a new Spider team, which you guys will be able to check out in the next week or so. So as you can see, quite easily done. 30 seconds there, no poison explosion needed. I suppose Theo is a poison explosion type. Kind of thing with his weird ability. But as you can see here, we are just absolutely decimating this, and we are quite fast, but you can afford to drop the speeds, and the Rat King can actually solo this with Mephala as well. So again, you could honestly drop the stats like accuracy requirements and stuff like that as well. So yeah, there's something to kind of be aware in mind. Zika got a little bit lucky there with killing our champion. But it's not a Calvalax video today, so it's not too bad. Anyway, you'll see here that the Rat King in his current build doesn't actually die. He just absolutely decimates his boss and does his thing. So I really like this guy. Is he worth 180 ancient shards? I'll be honest, I think it generally depends on your account. I think if you don't have a lot of options for like poisons and bombs, I generally think that you should have gone for this champion. Would I have gone for him if I had someone like Draco Morph? Hell no, for sure, because he's just a better version with more utility. Yeah, so like as arena nuker, I suppose he could offer you something if you had a high level blessing, or if you just wanted to have a bit of fun with bombs. So as you can see here, we're just going to clean us up. and get on with the rest of our day in a second once we drop them here. So there's a Soul Reaper there. You can take Brimstone if you want. I prefer to take Soul Reaper for the extra attack. So there we are. We got quite a bit of damage. 1.6, not the best, but he is a absolute beast. So 2 minutes and 5 seconds. This can be replaced by any poisoners, so don't worry about the team so much. We have going to go into Dragon 10 now. So this is similar to the team that showcased yesterday with Xavier. Or was it yesterday or the day before now? So it was a few days ago. I'll ping the video at the top, so go and check that out if you want to anyway. So as you can see here, we just absolutely laying on his poisons. You have a ton of poisons with the team. Obviously, Mishkat is also, sorry, the Rat King is also landing bombs as well. So that's also going to help get rid of these waves very much faster. So again, 30 seconds done, which is fairly nice. We've got a passive coming in there with more bombs. You could also probably speed tune his team a little bit better as well by having probably Theo go last and doing his thing with all the poisons. So, and here we go. We are gonna see some of them starting to drop now. As you can see, we do have high resistance on our Rat King. Is high resistance required? No. Will it make it safer? Yes. That's what you need to look at it as. If you can build this build it, because it is much safer, especially if you want him for P versus E content. And we will show you a P versus P build shortly. So that's something that we'll bear in mind. So here we are. We are just about to snap this boss up shortly. Can do with maybe just a tiny bit more HP, but we will heal with the regen. So there we are. There is this build at its work, at its finest. So let me go show you his build, and then we're going to go and move on to the next team. So as you can see here, we have resistance set righteous, and we also have a refresh and coming up with in regen. So the regen, not that important. You can build more survivability around him, like Bad Hours, Bazaar, and stuff like that. You also had one spot available as well. So we got HP banner. We have a attack amulet and attack ring. So his damage does come off attack for bombs. We do have speed. You do have resistance, and we have HP with defense. Don't need ascension. Triple speed, resistance, and speed and attack substat. And then we have speed, accuracy, resistance as well. So overall, this is giving us the 428 resistance. You do want to aim for 400 resistance on the harder levels. For Ice Column normal, you can probably get away with a little bit less than that. You could probably get away with roughly about 300 resistance. You do have the big speed as well, so you do want at least minimum 250 resistance in this style of build. Attack really just helps with the bomb, so not required. You want good survivability, so 50,000 HP. And again, accuracy, you want 350 minimum. We do have accuracy aura giving us a bit more. We can probably go ahead and just show the arena bonuses, which is not much at all. It's not anything at all for them two factions. These are the masteries. So we have got Eagle Eye as a tier 6. I don't think it's really important to go House Smasher or War Master, if I'm honest, because unless I was going to use him in HYDRA, that's the probably place I'd use it. Or if I was going to build like a shit ton of critical damage, and then I'll probably go House Smasher, but it just makes no sense. He's in there for his bombs. So there we are. We have got Eagle Eye for the Evil Eye, which will drop back his turn meter on A1. We have got Law of Steel for extra stats. We have got Hex for the poisons, and then just extra accuracy. And then I just really took attack there. You could probably miss out everything else. I wouldn't really worry about it. Maybe take Cycle of Violence or Cycle of Magic if you want him to solo. And if you want him to solo a bit more content, take Spirit Haste, especially if you're struggling with the speed as well. You don't need the high level blessing. That's something to kind of bear in mind. I'm going to go ahead and rebuild Rishkat now, the Rat King now for Spider 10, and then we're going to showcase that team as well. So I'll be right back. Okay, so we are back with the team. Let's get into it and showcase the team that we're going to use for Spider 10. So this is the team. As you can see, we have Gina, Iggy, Cephalia. Sorry, it's not Cephalia. Cecilia Flametongue, Artak, and the Rat King. So it's pretty simple. You're going to open up with Gina. Gina's going to be the fastest with the AoE weaken. This allows us to do more damage. We're going to have the HE burn, and then we're going to put the weaken down in defense. Then Dogs of War there, and then we're just going to take a hit from the spider. G-Nut's going to counterattack, which sadly is going to add a bit more turns on. Raidshadowlegends going to come in with the bombs and just add the decreased attack. And then Arta comes back in, and then G-Nut cleans up. Or it does generally clean up. There we are, slowly and surely. I did get it down to 9 turns earlier. So we're going to run it again. We're going to see if we can get down to 9 turns for the video. Just bear in mind as well, like I haven't got my FRS rate at the highest. I haven't got the graphics at the highest either in settings. So I could make this go faster. It would just make the video a bit glitchy, which I don't want to obviously do. Which is what it is, right? So I can't do anything about that really. And then again, here we go with the bombs. That's lovely. Extra turn. Could generally turn off the extra turn if you wanted. And then G-Nut cleans up there. 9 seconds. Sorry, 33 seconds and 9 turn count. Beautiful. So there is all the dungeon work. We're going to let me show you the build very quickly. And then I'm going to show you how he does in arena and how I'd use him in arena. And we're also going to just go in to HYDRA as well. I'm not going to do clan boss today. I just don't generally need it. But here's all the stats. We've got attack 7,433. Accuracy is going to be at 346. As you can see, we have got accuracy sets here. So accuracy banner, accuracy arm, accuracy ring, accuracy gloves, accuracy chest, accuracy boots, accuracy speed, accuracy again, and accuracy. As you can see, I could probably get into about 8,000 attack. Once fully lift, maybe 8,200. And same masteries again, nothing's changing there. Generally not too shabby. I'm going to go ahead and put arena team together. I'm going to see if we can find a couple of fights. I am just at the top of plat. So let me be right back in a second. Right, so our team is ready to go. We're going to use Yoshi, Warlord, Necrid, and the Rat King. It's the same build. We're just going to use Yoshi because it will give you the increased attack and defense. We've got Stone Skin, which is even better for bombs, if I'm honest. We do have Mephala, which we need to be a little bit careful of. Gonna go ahead and try an ally attack. A bomb or two there. Lovely. And hopefully we'll start seeing people drop. There's Mephala. Not the best team in the world, don't get me wrong. Even HP Burns out there. There we are. Bombs straight through the Stone Skin there. Have a look if we have any more style of Stone Skin teams. I want something a bit more challenging. Taurus Grishka, no chance to even try. Grishka, not a good idea. Okay, so we have Monkey, we have UDK there. UDK is normally in Stone Skin. The only thing you have got to be careful of when you're using bombs in the arena is sheep. For the time being, sheep is going to get nerfed, so that's something to kind of bear in mind. Don't know when it will get nerfed, but it is meant to be getting nerfed at some point. An A1 there. The team is very, very squishy. And then we're going to put up increase bombs. And that ability, we're going to hit on auto. Just gotta wait for the bombs to go off, like so. So there you are. You can do DPS job in the arena as well. He's definitely a gold 5 champion. He's not a platinum arena champion. Don't get it wrong. He's a long, long way off that. We'll have a cheeky go here. No stone skin again. I kind of was hoping to get some stone skin, but it seems like people don't want to put it out tonight. Which is generally do that. We got a bomb up there. You can see he's quite consistent with his bombs as well. The increased accuracy is super nice. You could also use accuracy aura, so Parla is also a good one. And then you hit auto. Nothing really to it. Dutch down. And everything there done. Vavavoom. I would probably honestly avoid not Taurus, anything like Mafala or anything. It's just could be a bit different. Seafy. This one could be so anything like massively high sheep value or anything like that. You don't really want to push or look too much. Baron is a super dangerous champion if you don't deal with him correctly. We have got quite a bit of bolster set here. Bolster set is really good at stopping bombs. So as long as people there's one set of bombs. Primar would be really cool here if you had one. I'm actually going to try and just get a little bit more bombs on there. Got another bomb on Dutch's there. Got our shields up. There goes Pythian. There goes Necrid in a second. Can we get them down? To see the bombs here, it's coming up on Necrid. Doesn't really give him a chance. Then you just gotta deal with the one last solo man. Necrid's gonna protect us there, which is lovely. And then we're just gonna finish them off like so. And that's quite a tanky team. So a lovely avatar there of UDK, which I'm really salty about. We have another one here with increased resistance buff. That's something to tell you to kind of stay away from it, because unless you have like crazy more accuracy than I do. Let's just hit refresh quickly. See if there's anything we can play around with. If I had stone skin, I would take that on, but I don't. We have knockout there. We have 3 sets of sheep. I don't think there's really anything else for me to try and take on. We do have unkillable here, so it'd be interesting to see if he has stone skin or not. That's something we'll try. Leo's obviously a good deterrence away from it as well, because of the lack of options, and we just got, so it's high resistance touches. So it won't work all the time, but for gold 5 it generally will work. Anyway, I think we have showcased them enough in arena for this build, just to kind of show you it's the same kind of style of build. There's nothing dodgy here. Again, very, very good. Let's go take him into HYDRA then. Right, so we have got a clip here from HYDRA. This is on hard difficulty, and you'll see that we one key this team this rotation pretty quickly, and probably within like 4 or 5 minutes. So we're just gonna go back and watch this clip. We're gonna compare Rat King to the Monkey King. Why not? It's kind of fitting for today's video. And sorry about the quality of this. It is what it is, I suppose. So we're gonna come in with Lydia. Just watch the damage coming in from the rat, and obviously this is only going for a few turns, so this is going to be a fairly quick rub. You can see that Turvolt does all the work here, but as you can see, you got the bombs coming in. We've got the decrease attack. Decrease attack in Hydra is so important, so it brings so much utility there. Don't mind Turvolt in the corner, just battering DK there. This is a rat video, not a Turvolt video. We have done one of them before. So as you can see, the monkey is also doing quite a lot of damage. My monkey is in savage, so it is definitely a fair matchup. Monkey has about 288 critical damage. He's also got around about 340 accuracy at 236 speed and 6k attack. So as you can see, the stats are fairly the same. Rishka has got 1000, got more attack, but his damage kind of works a bit different anyway. So everyone knows that the monkey does insane damage, and I just wanted to do a quick comparison really between the two. So as you can see, we've got to try and get rid of that if we can. As you can see, we're doing 1 million damage per round, pretty much. I'm going to go ahead and just fast forward this a little bit, and then as you see, we do get to 16.8 million quite quickly with this team. It's a very quick team. Don't mind Turvolt with this A1, just packing in 1 million. I think my Turvolt does 2 million with the A3. So it's pretty insane. Turvolt, he's also another good HYDRA champion that does insane damage, especially if he can bring Hex and stuff like that. So let's just see how much we hit in there. As you can see, you got quite a bit coming in. Damage, you can see everything proccing. As well as worth pointing out, we don't have War Master, and I think you should generally take War Master on him. So here we go. You can see the A3 right now. 1 million and then 800,000, so 2 millionaire, just under 2 million from my Turvolt, which is one of my main nukers in the arena really. So there we are, there's the key really. We're going to end it there, and we're going to compare the damage and stuff like that. So Negmo has got 6,200. He's got Brimstone and Hex, so don't worry about him. It's Turvolt just doing all the smashing around of the Hex, really. Let's give Negmo all that damage. As you can see, the Rat has got 2.9, which is fairly quick, fairly good. You know, we didn't do that much turns, and I have got a few videos on the Rat King as well on my channel already for Hydra, and I will go ping them up there at the end of this video because I think that's something you should generally go and check out. And then Sung Wang takes 2 million there, which I think he missed one turn, but the blessings are quite similar. So there we are, guys. There is your rat video. Going again back into his build. Nothing really that I could do other than that. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe. It does help support the channel. And hopefully you guys have a great New Year's Eve, and I will see you on New Year's Day stream. We're looking forward to a very positive 2024. My general goal is going to try and get out 300 videos next year. That's going to be the target. We'll see by end of 2024 if I make that or not. So keep watching the channel, hit that subscription button. I've been Grim Reaper. I'll see you on the next video, guys. Peace.